Mike Schmaltz here with Brian Neal following a victory here for the Musketeers this afternoon. You moved to 2-0 in the season, 54-48 over Southeast Missouri State. And it's one of those games where it's not how, it's how many. You had more points than the other team, therefore you get the victory, but struggled a little bit from the field throughout, but you're able to rebound there in a pretty strong fourth quarter and run away with a victory here today.
Yeah, I don't know about run away with the victory, but we did. I told the girls in the tunnel there, I said, we just do what we do, and it's not normally pretty. And we struggled offensively. I thought coming into this game was going to be a high-scoring game. I knew they would make the pace fast, and I was really worried about that because we like to play with some pretty good pace. But you get in a track meet with a running team, and but I was really happy in general with our defense. I thought offensively we really forced the action. I don't want to use the word selfish, but I think people really got locked in. I don't know if it was the crowd, it was the energy, but there was just, we weren't running our offense. And it was everybody just trying to go too fast, shoot too fast, dribble too much, and when we could get nothing going. And you got to give SEMO a big hand. I mean, they busted their butt. They had a good plan for us. And that was the best defensive game. They gave up 78 points a game coming in. Yeah. They showed no signs of being able to defend like that coming in. But, they lost the other day in a tough one to a rival game. Their backs to the wall. They're like a little bit of a hurt animal, and they were dangerous, and we're fortunate to pull that game out.
We talked about defense a little bit. Leah Schaefer in particular inside early for you had some blocks, and we looked her totals up. Last 3 seasons, she had 19 for the entire season, and 6 already at least. I don't know what her final was today, but she had 6 through the first 2 games already this year.
Yeah, she's just being aggressive, and seniors should be. Now, she probably got her shot blocked as much as she gave them, so I'm going to get on her about that. But no, Leah she just understands what's going on. She makes the right plays, and she's just in the right position, which there's a couple young ladies we got to get to the right position. They're just not there yet.
You faced an athletic test early. What type of value is that for your team maybe moving forward against a team like this? A lot of speed, especially with Murphy out there in front.
Yeah, every team we played so far, they're just different, and they did. That was a running team, and you have to match up with their transition. They shoot the ball so well. They only got 3 threes today, which is really good. The one I was most unhappy with was at the end when 24 Hackman got loose for that 3 in transition, and I said, we played 35 minutes. We can't start giving transition 3s now. But that was a heck of a defensive performance. I thought everybody did a pretty good job on Hackman. I don't know what she ended with, but she comes in averaging 22, gets 10, 4, 16 from the field. I thought Ray started that, but then other people, Maddie, Jada Bird, even Martha Thompson in the first half did a good job hounding her.
Did a pretty good job of Bree Mitchell as well. She's the all-OVC selection, and some nice one-on-one matches between her and Gaffney today. Saw the better part of Madison Blackwell today, 6 of 10 from the floor and a double-double.
Well, we all know what Maddie can do, and it's good to see her. Maybe this will get a little spark and get her going. We need her big time. This was a game where our guards didn't play their best, and we needed some big guys to step up, and she did a good job with that.
Maybe didn't play their best, but Marquea Turner able to knock down some free throws for you a little bit late.
Yeah.
She had 15 points in your opener, 5 today, but all from the free throw line a little bit, and after a tough day shooting, so she kept at it and kept her head in the game late for you.
Well, I thought her head got out of the game for a few minutes. I thought we all got a little mopey. Our bench was mopey, our players were mopey. We're down 1. We get picked right here just on a casual play, and her energy just dropped. But then, to her credit, she showed the character. She rallied. We dug in, made it, got a bucket on a play to Ray, and then we got stops, and then we usually do a pretty good job closing games out in that situation.
One more for you before you go. Natisha Owens has gotten some early time for you, so able to spell Madison Blackwell. What do you think of her just through the 2 games? I think she's done pretty well so far for coming in as a freshman.
Yeah, slowly but surely. Slowly. She's so athletic. Just got instincts that some other kids do. When you play a team that's so offensively charged like this, you're afraid to off the ball she makes a mistake. So I would like to play her more, but yeah, she had some good minutes there. Musketeers
tested this afternoon, come out with a 2-0 mark on the season, a victory over Southeast Missouri State. Thanks for joining us, Coach. Congratulations. And now we will be joined by Madison Blackwell. Yeah, you get to put it on and everything.
Right,
this is a full dress rehearsal, Madison. This is live. This is big stuff here on GoXavier.com. Joined today by Madison Blackwell, Musketeers senior, and You got a good effort today for you. A double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds. Talk about your effort here today. It wasn't very easy for you offensively today, but you're able to find double digits on both ends.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to really work the ball around the court, get the open shot, and if I saw it, I took it, and my teammates were able to get that for me.
We've seen that you had the athleticism. You've been able to do that throughout your career. Do you realize when you're in a good stretch like that you're kind of producing double-double numbers, or are you just doing your thing?
I had no idea until they pulled me over, and she was like, Leah pulled me on the bench. She was like, you have a double-double. I said, did I? I was like, what did I finish with? She told me. I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Talk about your effort here today. It wasn't the strongest shooting performance for you. You had some walls in the game, but you guys were able to fight through it and come back pretty strong here at the end.
Yeah, so what we really focused on was our defense, and with that, then our offense came, so we just had to slowly work into our offense. But it came towards the end, and that's good. I know we had a lot of missed free throws in the beginning, but we buckled down and got through it, made them at the end when they counted.
Talk a little bit about the continuity on this team. Obviously, some leaders or some consistent players are gone. Bree Glover, Aaliyah Zant from last season. But you guys have played together. There's a lot of experience on the bench, maybe not all together at the same time on the floor, but how's it coming together? It doesn't maybe feel like there's a bunch of new faces in the lineup.
We have 2 freshmen that are on the bench right now, but T plays. She's doing really good integrating herself in the offense. But I just say, we just had to pick up where we left off last year with who we had.
How hard is it to come together and maintain some continuity with some new lineup?
It's not too hard. We're trying to get them in practice. Like, here, get your reps in, get them in so we can, work with you and we can figure out how to things situate on the court. But they're doing a really good job. Together, we're finding what we do. Like, Ray likes to pull up. We just got to figure out what we each do.
All right, Madison Blackwell with a double-double today to lead the Musketeers. Xavier with a 54-48 lead over Southeast Missouri State. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And the Musketeers will move on to play North Florida next week. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon at GoXavier.com. We'll see you next time for women's basketball.
Okay.